chance of another player.
First. Game on.
Shake hands and off we go. Schmutzler with the darts against Super Chin Daryl Gurney, who's come into a bit of form of late. And it would not surprise me to see Gurney in the mix for titles, whether it be this weekend or any point over the next few weekends, because he looks like he's getting back to his best. Nigel Pearson back alongside me for this one.
Yes, Dan, enjoyed it so far. 3 decent games. I'm looking forward to this one as well. I enjoyed the fact that Schmutzler qualified for the Worlds at the Ali Pali at the age of 16, as you mentioned. And as you say as well, quite a story for his emergence, a talented teenager. George Noble on the big stage now calling the shots. And Daryl Gurney, we know what he can do. Such a talented player, world class on his day.
60.
And should fancy his chances. But we know that Schmutzler here is a great talent. And he played against Ryan Meikle in the World Championship at Alexandra Palace.
54.
Terrific achievement for him to get there. And I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him over the next few years as well. Time on his side.
60.
Gurney making hard work of this first leg, though.
Well, a running theme over recent months for Daryl Gurney has been when he plays Michael Van Gerwen, he turns it on, is absolutely world class, and often gets the better of him.
Yeah.
He has not necessarily played at that level against every other opponent he has faced.
55.
He just seems to raise his game against the Green Machine. Now, that's all well and good. But a win against Michael Van Gerwen, as creditable as it may be, isn't going to win you titles unless you follow it up with other performances. However, he has been playing consistently so far this year at a very, very high level. Lots of averages in the high 90s. The 180s seem to be returning.
59.
Be dangerous here this weekend, but Schmutzler has done astonishing things in just a few months.
60.
Only the 60 there for Fabulous Fab. He's down to 81. Now, what can Gurney do in response here? This puts pressure on and almost takes it out for a break of throw at 144 in the first leg of the match. And it certainly puts pressure on Fabian Schmutzler here now. 81 needed.
He's going the 15s routes. Now doesn't even get a dart at the bullseye.
41.
6 darts from 141 and not get a dart from the leg. That's got to go down as a mistake from Schmutzler. And Gurney punishes on double 6.
Big moment for Daryl Gurney in a short format, as I mentioned in my first couple of games this afternoon. When it's that short format, first to 6 legs, it's a big moment because Daryl Gurney has broken the throw in the very first leg of this match. Can he follow that up with a hold to go 2-0 up? Super Chin himself, but it was an inconsistent first leg. 19 darts to win it for Daryl, averaging less than 80 in that leg, but he got the job done. Just wonder how nervous Fabian Schmutzler will be here this afternoon. Probably not quite as nervous as the Alexandra Palace, but it's in his home country. Riesa here in Germany.
98.
European Tour. Showpiece event. International Darts Open. It's another big day in this young man's career.
Well, I have to say,
96.
Another young German player in the mould of Max Hopp, where at 16 years old, he's dealt with everything with an astonishing level of maturity, which I aspire to get to myself at some point in my life. But the way
he's dartboard?
Well, just in general. I mean, he's absolutely brilliant. Talks in fabulous English. From
You don't.
I know, exactly. I mean, to be honest, actually really annoys me.
60.
Just highlights my own failings now.
I've never known you be mature in all your adult life.
Yeah, well, let's not get into specifics of why Nigel's statement there is completely true.
We'll leave it there.
It is.
I've known you a long time, Dan.
It's your fault.
Good stuff.
Schmutzler's just got to be a bit clever here.
58.
Yeah,
148.
152. Similar check out to the 148. 2 treble 20s will leave himself a decent double.
Wow, down the board he went.
52.
Couple of treble 20s for double 16 would be nice, but down the board he goes again. Gurney coming back for a 2-0 lead here now.
There you require 91.
Treble 17 would have left tops. So Fabian Schmutzler is going to have an opportunity here
59
to come back and
you require 68.
break back immediately. The treble 20 would have left double 4. Double 12 for a break back and one apiece and nowhere near the finish.
So he
Well, he had
32.
that opportunity and it wasn't to be, so here's a big moment for Daryl Gurney for a 2-0 lead in a race to 6.
And you show on the
Nails
second
it, second time of asking that
Gurney.
time.
Third leg Fabian
And Daryl Gurney has a 2-0 advantage against the talented teenager Fabian Schmutzler. So far, so good for Daryl Gurney. And really, you get the feeling now, Dan, that Fabian needs to hold his throw just to get a leg on the board, get a foothold somehow in this match.
56.
Well, at the minute, Daryl Gurney is there for the taking. I mean, Schmutzler's had a look at 81, didn't get a dart for it. He's had a go at the 68, where he managed to get one dart at the double, although it was closer to the treble.
99.
A bit more composure from the 16-year-old. Like, I know it's a big ask. He's 16 years old, playing in his very first senior Pro Tour event.
140.
But if he can just hold it together, Daryl Gurney is not playing particularly well. Certainly not at the level that we've seen him on the Pro Tour. 4 events on the Players' Championship Series this year. He's gone semi-final, third round, last 16, and quarter-final. And he's only lost to either the eventual winner or some astonishing stuff. Dimitri Vandenberg had to average 109 nearly to beat him in the quarter-finals of the most recent.
Yes, this 4th game of the afternoon. This marks the halfway point of the afternoon session on this Friday. In Riesa, Germany. Scores level here in the 3rd leg of this match. As
60.
you say, Dan, Daryl Gurney not in vintage Daryl Gurney form in this match so far, but with a 19-darter and a 20-dart leg, he has that 2-0 advantage, but Fabian has to hold here. And that's brilliant. Great response, leaves 65.
A lot of players will have looked at the bull last start for Fabian there.
65.
But he took the gamble. He had a marker in the treble 20, found the treble. It'll be the 25 now. And that's the problem.
Yes.
All 6. Oh, he's lucky not to bust it there. It may not matter with Gurney coming back looking at 80.
This would hurt Fabian. Second break of throw. Tops needed for Daryl Gurney for 3-0.
40. So then you require 12.
Fancied that, you would have thought that have made its way in. Double 6 for the young German now. Is this the moment? Yes, bottom of the board. Fabian Schmutzler holds his throw and gets a leg on the board. And he needed that because it could have been 3-0, then quickly followed by 4-0.
Well,
that was so important, wasn't it, Dan?
Yeah, absolutely. And the manner of him doing it as well, because I did fear for him his attempt at double 12 in leg 2 was a mile off. His attempt at double 6 was a mile off and nearly closer to the double 10. And then, having had some awful attempts at double, he finds himself at double 3, which nobody wants to be in, and just pins it first dart. So, well done, fabulous 60. Fabian. Maybe it will settle him down.
Snatchy first dart for the teenager there. Still advantage Daryl Gurney, particularly if he holds his throw here. Could so easily have been 3-0 ahead and throwing for a 4-0 lead. And the finishing in this match, a 19 and 20 dart leg for Daryl, or 20 darts for Fabian, but key factor is that Schmutzler has got his leg on the board and plenty of room to fill it up here.
125.
Still a good visit in the context of this leg. Now, Gurney looking to set up a finish. Lovely second dart from Super Chin.
140.
Good darts. Leaves 66 when he returns. This is good though. Pressure on. Pressure on. First 180 of the match goes to the 16-year-old German. Double 12 for Daryl Gurney. Now double 6. Pressure's on here. Nails it, middle of the bed. Daryl Gurney 3-1 ahead. And he kept his cool superbly there because that was a fantastic moment for Fabian Schmutzler. to really put the squeeze on Daryl Gurney that time.
31.
Gurney held his nerves superbly for a 3-1 advantage with 15 dart leg that time.
Bit of a reaction from Super Chin as well.
Yeah.
And maybe that will fire him up a bit. 180 number one for the Northern Irishman. He's slumbered in the early stage of this game, but he might be moving through the gears.
85.
I think Daryl's reaction there was more, there's not many in this afternoon. The crowds will grow over the weekend, of course they will. But I think the part of Daryl's reaction there was more down to the fact that a sprinkled selection of people in the crowd were being quite vociferous in their support against Daryl Gurney for the young German. Hence the reaction. Good darts from Schmutzler. Some good play from both now, Dan.
Well, Schmutzler has dragged his average up into
100.
the 80s. Daryl Gurney is getting up towards 90 with a potential 11 darter on the cards here against the throw of Schmutzler.
136. There we require 100.
Could be a big moment, this. Tops he needs for 4-1. Nicely done, Daryl Gurney is getting a real grip of this match. And that is a 12 dart leg for Gurney to go 4-1 ahead. He's got the darts here as well now for 5-1. And it's looking like a tall order for the talented teenager Fabian Schmutzler from here down.
Yeah, well, Daryl Gurney has won the last two legs
45.
with just 9 visits to the board. But then context, first 3 legs are all 1 in 7 visits to the board each. So it kind of shows you how he was there for the taking in the early stage of this game. The fact that Fabian found himself 2-1 down after those first 3 legs may prove decisive, because he certainly had chances in every single leg. 3-0 up, it's a different game, but Daryl Gurney might be settling into this, and if he starts playing like he has been doing for quite some time now, he takes this game well away from Fabian Schmutzler. He doesn't give him a chance.
Schmutzler battling away here, though.
100.
This is Daryl Gurney on throw, remember. Schmutzler breaks here. This game very much back on. It's alive and kicking. Sloppy first start that time from the 16-year-old.
78.
Gurney, a former winner on the European Tour, has one of these titles to his name, the German Darts Championship in Hildesheim. Won the final against Rapid Ricky Evans back in 2019. Rapid Ricky is here this weekend as well.
If only back then we knew what was coming in the world.
Quite.
Well, we're enjoying ourselves here with some good darts in Riesa.
138. I mean, you're calling 128.
Needs a treble. So Daryl Gurney is going to come back here for
55. Daryl requires 72.
He's gone for the treble 20 to leave double 6. So double 16. Daryl Gurney 5-1, and he's 1 away from the second round of this International Darts Open 2022. We're live here in Riesa in Germany.
85.
Yeah, he's pulled himself together, Daryl Gurney. First 3 legs, not very good. Next 3 legs, pretty solid. So that's 100 average over the last 3 legs for Super Chin. That's 77. Kind of what you expect from him, to be up in that sort of mid to high 90s. Yeah, that 12 darter was impressive, wasn't it? You look at that form, 19 and 20 with the first 2.
120.
And a 15 and a 12. And the 18 darter has got him within 1 of the match. It's a long, long way back now for Fabian Schmutzler to save this match.
140.
Daryl Gurney in complete control. Coming up next, we have the Czech Republic player Adam Gavlas against Vincent van der Voort in our 5th match of the afternoon session. Rattling along today.
60.
Gurney rattling through that visit, but not coming up with a treble. Sorry to disappoint folks. I said Ricky Evans was here this weekend. He's not. He will be at the German Darts Championship where he made the final, lost out to Daryl Gurney 3 years ago.
32.
So all the Ricky Evans ultras.
Yeah, he's at home watching.
They're
thinking,
disappointed.
Dawson, what are you saying?
Yeah.
What are you on about? I'm
He's
here.
not. Yeah, he's down the snooker club in Kettering right now. But Daryl
60.
Gurney is very much here, and he may well be here late on Sunday night. It is a fascinating second-round tie with Damon Heta if he can get the job done here, and it does look like he's going to do that. It's a question of when,
60.
not if.
Yeah, that'll be a cracker with Damon, won't it? Saw Damon earlier today at the hotel, looking nicely relaxed. All about the setup from here for Gurney.
Fabian, you require
Now,
100.
Fabian Schmutzler knows this has got to go. With Gurney sat on 72.
Shanghai on the 18s, it is then.
Yep.
90.
Not to
Gurney
be.
requires
This for the match
72.
for Super Chin.
Took this out in the last leg.
Yep.
Changes the route. Why did he do that?
36. Fabian, you require
Chance
80.
for Schmutzler again. Double 9. Go high. It's gone high. Decent marker. Yes.
He's on a 7.
Use that marker perfectly. It's a glimmer of hope, that's all it is.
Game.
But he kept his cool and used that high dart above the double 9 well to guide it
100.
in for the finish. And it's 5-2, but Daryl Gurney has the throw in this leg.
140.
He's battling away, isn't he, the boy? Digging deep, having a go.
Well, look, Fabian is only 16 years old. Losing to a two-time major champion in the very first appearance on the European Tour, I mean, it doesn't matter. We'll see plenty more of this lad. He's got immense potential.
Agreed.
100.
He's already appeared on the development tour this year. He's made a quarter-final, only lost out to the eventual winner, Josh Rock, another player from Northern Ireland who, look out for that kid. He looks something special, Josh Rock.
125.
But Fabian Schmutzler, this is just more experience that he's accruing. It means that next time we see him on a Euro Tour stage, he will be better prepared.
53. Now you require
And hopefully we
136.
see plenty more of him. Daryl Gurney should get the job done in this leg, although he's made a bit of a mess of that.
60.
Couldn't force his way through. Even had a little peek over the top to see.
Wow, a bit of pressure put on by Fabian
76.
Schmutzler here. Darts open here in Riesa.
Und gratulieren Daryl Gurney zum Einzug in die zweite Runde.
I totally agree.
Congratulations. These guys are getting younger by the minute, aren't they?
Yeah, it's not fair. I mean, I think at 35 now, I'm one of the old boys. We're not accommodating on the boys that's 50. So, yeah, they should be on like a PDC retirement fund. But, yeah, no, at 35 now, I'm getting old. But what age was that lad?
16.
16?
16,
He's
yeah.
a big lad for 16. I'll tell you what, he likes his grub anyway, he's 16.
Well, but it wasn't a classic, surely, but in the end, you always kept your nose in front there. So those first rounds of the European Tour, just happy to get them out of the way, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's been so long now since I've probably played in a European Tour. I don't know how long it's been. But, yeah, just a wee bit of experience. To be honest, I've seen him rushing a wee bit on his doubles. And I thought to myself, I'd just stick around what he's doing and then take out my finishes, like that 72 to go 5-1 up. I knew the game was over then, but even though then I missed the 2 76s on 36, and I haven't missed them all year. So yeah, I don't know. I was getting too nice near the end again.
Tomorrow you'll face Damon Heta. So far you guys have played 2, he has won 2. Is it time you got one over the heat?
Yeah, no. Well, we played in the floor, didn't we? So whenever he played me the first time, I was kind of more or less on my way down, and he was this new prospect going on his way up. And yeah, no, he destroyed me that day. I still remember it. And then the last time we played there, I think I missed 6 darts to double to keep in front of the game. And then after I've done that, I was like, well, yeah, that was very stupid, but I lost that game then. But no, up here in the stage tomorrow is a totally different game. I got more experience than him, but he's in high spirits. I'm in high spirits. He's done well since the start of the year in the Pro Tours, and so have I. So it's going to be a nip and tuck game. There's going to be a double here and there, and that's probably what's going to decide the game.
Daryl, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Daryl Gurney in der zweiten Runde der International Darts Open.
Dankeschön.